In a few days' time, I'll join with hundreds of business and community leaders in the Vinnies CEO Sleepout. It's a simple, practical way of helping those living on the streets. Since it was started in 2005, the Vinnies Sleepout has raised more than $30 million to help those on the margins of our society. Despite their help, homelessness is on the rise in Australia, with over 100,000 people living on the streets. We see them in train stations, in bus stops, walking through parks and shopping centres, often carrying all that they own with them. The question is, what can we do to help? As a young 18-year-old in Sydney for the first time, I got involved in night patrol, and each and every Friday night for 3 years, I would go out and feed the homeless in Sydney streets. Then, as a teacher, I wanted my young students to have the same experience, to be able to see homeless people as people and treat them with respect. The other night, I actually had an encounter in my own local suburb. I met a young man, Terry. He was from New Zealand. He's been in the suburb for about 4 years, living on the streets. And we talked and chatted, and he was just the same as I was. We talked about football and the election. And when we ended our conversation, I asked him, was there anything I could do? He said, no, I'm all okay. When I do the Vinnies Sleepout, I'll be thinking of Terry, and I'll be thinking of all those I see that are living on the streets. But that's only just one night. One thing I would encourage people to think about is, we can help homeless people anytime by giving them our time. I encourage you to support this worthy cause.